girl, you are the queen.
Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I am so glad to have you here. So in this video I'll be showing you a detailed step-by-step process on how I make a tie-on bonnet. That's a bonnet with the bands that you can use to tie around your head. So kindly, if you are interested, make sure you stay to the very end so that you don't miss anything, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Okay, so right here I've already placed my fabric template on top of the main fabric. So I'm cutting out the pieces. This client had ordered her bonnet in the color maroon and cream gold, so that's what I'm just going to be doing. And I think this is a great color combination. What do you think about this combination? Let me know in the comment section. I think it's really perfect and it suits so well. What do you think? After cutting out the bonnet template, I'm going to cut out the band part. I didn't have a continuous fabric, so I'm going to cut two pieces, then join them together to form a long continuous strand of fabric that I'm going to be using as my band. After cutting the fabric, it's time to stitch. I'm going to start by stitching the fabrics for the bands to form long bands. So here I am starting with the cream one, just putting it together, right sides facing each other, so that I can stitch it at the very middle. Then I'll also do the same for the maroon colored band, just to have a long strip. And I hope guys you are following through, you understand whatever it is that I'm trying to do here, because I want this to be as detailed as possible and I want you to be able to make your own after watching this. So yeah, I hope this is so self-explanatory. So if you're like me and you have two fabrics stitched together, I'd recommend that you go ahead and iron it out so that it can be flat. I didn't have power at the time when I was making this bonnet. Power went off, so I wasn't able to iron it, but immediately power came back. That's when I continued with my bonnet pieces. So that's when I went ahead and ironed everything out. Then at this point I'm just going ahead to work on the bonnet part of the fabric. So I'll start by just centering it, then I'll make a kind of I'll make something like a notch. You'll see how I'm going to cut it from here. I measured 3 inches, then just cut out a notch so that it can be easier when the client is going to wear it on the head. You'll just see the notch that I'm going to cut over there. And tell me why I was looking for my scissors. At this point I was looking for my scissors, but it was just right there. I searched for it around and it was just there on my face. I don't know if it's old age, I don't know. Anyways, that's it. That's the notch that I'm cutting out. This is it. You can see that space over there. So I'm just going ahead to sew it. Like, I'll just put it together and I'll sew it. And remember guys, we are working on the wrong sides of the fabric. The right sides of the fabric are facing each other. the wrong sides are facing towards the outer part. So yeah, this is it. I'm just going to continue sewing and sewing and sewing. So if you don't have the time to make a bonnet of your own and you really do need a bonnet, I'll leave my contact details in the description box. My online shop at Instagram and TikTok is at BEYOTE.accessories. You can reach out to me. I do delivery countrywide at the moment. I'm in Kenya, so specifically in Nairobi. So I'll be so glad to make one or two or a collection for you. It doesn't have to have as many bonnets as you'd love, yeah. Then I also make satin lined shower caps. You can also order those from me. I also do make satin pillowcases, satin lined turbans, anything satin to help in your hair growth journey. I do make those, so you can reach out to me. My WhatsApp number is in the description box. Also, my TikTok and Instagram pages are in the description box. Do hit me up and we'll organize for delivery for you. I'm done stitching the notch area, so at this point I'll remove the pins which I had put earlier to just hold the fabrics in place. Then I'm going to go ahead and turn them the right side out. Remember, we had sewn on the wrong sides, right? So I'm just going to put them on the right side. Then it helps to really go ahead and iron the fabrics down so that they can lay flat, but I didn't have power at the time I was doing this, so I had to wait till power came back. That's when I continued with these bonnets. And considering I had to deliver it the following day, so I really had to do whatever was possible. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing, and you'll see later I'll continue with the bonnet. The power hadn't come back at this point, so I just decided to go ahead and stitch it all around. I'm making some running stitches so that I can make gathers to gather the material so that it can fit the client's head circumference, as you can see me doing here. And I hope you are following through and everything is self-explanatory. You can go back, save the video and watch it a bit later on if that's what you prefer. All the gathering, this is what I have. And guys, forgive me for the background noise. If you hear the background noise, it's a bit loud over here, so yeah, just bear with me. So right now I've already gathered the fabric and I'm just putting it in place, measuring so that it can be the exact circumference as the client's head. Not really exact, but at least it can pass through the client's head. I don't know why I'm stammering, but I hope you understand whatever it is that I'm trying to say, right? So yeah, that is what I'm going to be doing. Then I'll just close and cut the thread that's hanging in there. Then go ahead and just put the two bands that I had made according to the preference that the client had requested. She had requested that for the bonnet side, which is cream, I should put the band to be maroon. Then the side that is maroon, for the bonnet side that is maroon, the band should be cream. And that's what I did, because I do work with the client's preference. I do whatever the client order, right? Yeah, that's good, just good customer service. I don't impose whatever it is that I would like on the client's order. So yeah, this is it. This is what I have. Then you'll just see me there going ahead and putting the fabric, and then I'll sew it later. I'll go ahead and sew the two bands together, but this time I had already ironed out the fabric so as to give me that crisp surface to work on. I really just love ironing prior before I start stitching or putting the fabrics together. I just like to iron it and work on a clean and neat surface. It also guides me pretty well. So yeah, this is it. I'm just making sure all the bands are together and the middle section are aligned together, so because I want the finished product to also look neat and nice. So I'll just go ahead, arrange everything in order and just sew all of them down. This is how everything turned out. You can see I've already sewn together all the pieces that I joined at the joining section. They are all aligned and everything is looking so seamless, so cute. I've also gone ahead and just ironed it down. As you can see, it looks pretty good and you can work on it without stress. So I'm just going ahead to join it onto the bonnet part of the whole bonnet, right? Yeah, if that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead, take the center points and just align it to the center of the bonnet, as you see me doing here. And I really don't know how to explain this, but I'll just let you look at whatever it is that I'm going to be doing. Continue watching and I hope you enjoy everything. And guys, please do leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. So yeah, I'm back guys, and I hope you enjoyed watching. So I'm going to sew all around the bonnet. I won't show that, but this is the final result. This is what I have right now. I've already sewn everything, and the creases are because I was trying it out on my head, but I'm going to iron it out before I ship it out to the customer. So that's all the stitches that I have, looking so neat and so clean guys. So if you'd like to have a bonnet made by me, just holler at me. Or if you want to also make yourself a bonnet or start out a business, you are well free to copy whatever it is that I've done. And yeah, it's a free world. So I'm just so glad I made this, and I got positive reviews from the client. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching guys to this point, and I do hope you enjoyed everything, you learned a thing or two, and this is how it looked on me.